On our way out to Oregon from Arizona, a trip that I've made many times and never gets old. I love the Pacific Northwest. It's my favorite place in the country. You guys want to go outside? You guys want to go outside? Come on. Oh, careful. Hold on, bud. Hey guys, it's Esso with Page 25 Entertainment. I hope you all enjoy this channel. I created it because I had a friend of mine go missing when I was young under mysterious conditions that are related to the 411 phenomena. Back then it was dubbed the smiley face killer theory. So I have a deep interest in missing person cases and a deep emotional investment in them. I'm also very interested in high strangeness, alien phenomena, all of that. So I decided that why don't I combine all of the things that I want to do into one channel? Travel channel, missing person cases, high strangeness. And so that's what I did. That's why I created this channel. I hope you all enjoy it. Let's talk about some cases here though. I'm in the area right now that Gwen Burnell went missing. She was eventually found, but I'd like to tell you her story and a couple of these other stories that I found extremely interesting. Gwen Burnell. She left Idaho, headed for California to show her rabbits. She had 30 show rabbits that she was going to take to a judge in California. She was last seen and heard from at the Sinclair gas station in Jordan Valley on the Nevada-Oregon line. She was fueling up, buying snacks. Her car was then discovered on June 30th on Sucker Creek Road, S-U-C-C-O-R. And that's an area 35 miles north of her fuel up and the opposite direction of California. Backtracking now, on September 10th, her t-shirt was discovered in a barbed wire fence. On Friday, September 22nd, her boots and her socks were found nearby. Fast forward 1 year, search and rescue drone team spots Gwen's remains. She was 2 miles from her car and over a mile from her boots and her socks. A typical 411 case. Next is Garrett Bardsley, a 12-year-old Boy Scout born and raised in Elk River, Utah. He was at Couberant Lake with family and other scouts on August 20th, 2004, when around 7 a.m. he was fishing with his dad and accidentally fell into the water. He asked his father if he could go back to the campsite to get a fresh pair of socks and shoes. This was only 150 yards through the trees. 20 minutes later, his dad walked back. As his dad is walking back, he hears this faint voice in the opposite direction say, "Dad?" He assumed it wasn't Garrett and continued walking back to the campsite, where he would learn Garrett never arrived. The search was called off after just a week. A common and unfortunate aspect of these 411 cases, of all missing person cases. If it was their loved one, would it be called off in 7 days? I doubt it. 12-year-old Garrett Bardsley was never found. 1 year later, just north of that location, another boy, Brennan Hawkins, is with a large group of Boy Scouts, 1,400. They're camping. 11-year-old Brennan Hawkins separates from the group, goes missing. He's eventually found by horseback searchers a mile and a half away from the location he was last seen. It'd be interesting to know what he experienced. And I'm not saying it's connected. I just thought it was worth mentioning. It's an interesting case. I wonder how long we're going to let these 411 cases continue. And, the amount of people that are found in areas that have been, quote, searched. Have they? Because, they have to have been. We've got some people saying they were searched multiple times. So, and Brian Lush, the recent driver, I just did a video, talking about that. He was found in the trailer after they searched the truck and trailer, after they shipped it back to his home. So, just very odd circumstances. And I noticed a lot of these victims are found just outside the search area, too. And it doesn't matter, it's not like a specific number each time. It's just wherever they deem the search area, it's always just outside of that. It's weird. 66-year-old Jack Thomas went missing in June of 2016 in the Sawtooth Range of Idaho near Boise. He had a GPS and a phone with him and was very familiar with backcountry hiking long distances. He was also a very athletic and competent man. 7 years later, someone backpacking found his pants. They were turned inside out with his underwear still inside. This is a common trait among 411 cases. Nearby was a hiking boot. The man began to look around more and discovered a jacket and eventually a card with the name Jack Thomas. It reminds me of the Daniel Robinson case. When you see cases like that where their clothes are inside out. I'm gonna start putting together a list of cases where the boots were missing, shoes were missing, and then also cases like that.